Next, we can discuss converting fraction from decimal to binary. Fraction. Okay. Fraction, integer part, there are two parts, integer part and fractional part or decimal part. So, how can we convert fractional part, that means in this case of decimal, to binary number system? See here, for example, a, b, c dot x, y, z. This is the integer part and this is the fractional part. How can we do this integer part? Repeated what? Repeated division. Repeated division method is used in this case of integer part, and here x, y, z dot x, y, z. This is the fractional part. So instead of repeated division, we can use repeated multiplication. Repeated multiplication. Okay, multiplication. Is it clear? Here in integer part, that is repeated division that we have already discussed, and in this case of fractional part, repeated multiplication. We can do one example, that means 8.35. So how many parts are here? Two parts, that is integer part, and here that is fractional part. So how can we generate this binary number system? Binary number of this decimal part, 8. See, this is decimal, so we have to mention the base, that is base 10. So 8, that is the integer part. How can we produce binary of this 8? 8. You know that 8 divided by 2, that means repeated division method we can use here. So 4 2s are 8, the remainder will be 0, and again 2 2s are 4, remainder will be 0, and again 2. How many 2s are here? 1, and remainder will be 0, and once again 2. How many 2s are in 1? 0, and the remainder will be 1. And how can we produce this? From bottom to top. From bottom to top. So the number is 1 0 0 0. This is the here 2. This is the base 2. 1 0 0 0. The base is 2. 8 is the decimal part, and this is the binary part. So binary part, we have to mention the base, that is 2. This is decimal, the base is 10. Is it clear? So 1 0 0 0, that is the binary of 8 that we have already discussed. We can check how can we convert this fractional part of decimal system into binary. That means repeated multiplication. Repeated multiplication, that means 0.35. This is the number, 0.35. And repeated multiplication, we can multiply with 2. We can multiply with 2. What is the result? Yes, 0.70. 0.70. This is the result. 0.35 into 2, which is equal to 0.70. And we can take this 0. And the remaining portions are 0.70. 0.70. We can take this part, not the entire part, only this part we can take. That means 0.70 into 2. What is the result? 140. That means 1.40. 1.40. And here we can take this 1. Okay. And remaining portions are 40. That means 0.40. Okay. Again multiply with 2. What is the result? 0.80. Is it clear? And we can take this decimal part, that is 0. Again 80. 0.80 into 2. What is the result? 1.60. Right? And we can take this 1. Again 0.60 into 2. That is 1.20. Like that. And so on. Okay. So here in this case of integer part, we can take the output as in bottom to top approach, but here just opposite, that means top to bottom here in this approach. So the result will be 0, 1, 0, 1 and so on. We can take 3 or 4 parts. Okay, this is the binary representation of 0.35 to the base 10. Okay, 0.35 to the base 10. What is the binary number? 0, 1, 0, 1. Is it clear? See, repeated multiplication method. First of all, 0.35 into 2, 0.70. We can take this 0. That is, we have written here. And then remaining portion, that is 0.70 into 2. That is repeated multiplication by 2. 70 into 2, 1.40, and we can take this 1 that we have written here, and the remaining portion is 0.40 into 2, 0.80. That 0 is the integer part we can mention here, and 80 into 0.80 into 2, that is 1.60, and we can take this 1. So here we can take all this integer part, and this fractional part we can multiply with the 2 again and again, and we can it will produce the result continuously, and we can take 3 or 4 elements for digits. Okay, and do remember this, in this case of integer part we can produce the output in the form of top to bottom to top, but instead of in this, see, point part, this fractional part, please listen, that is top to bottom. This is bottom to top, bottom to top here, and this fractional part, which is that top to bottom. This is bottom to top, that is integer part, and here that is top to bottom. Is it clear? Fractional part, converting fraction from decimal to binary number system.